We'll get a move on. We'll be late.
Oh, sorry, be right with you.
Something died in here. You got paint on your face.
We're fighting for our lives here, Danny. You better leave the talking to me.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think he's pretty old, but maybe he's got a few years left in him.
He's talking about the zebra.
Less of your cheek.
This pen is way too small for him, hence the sore on his shoulder.
Couldn't afford a bigger one.
Money, money. Why is it always about the bloody money?
Are you a rich man, Mr. Lynch?
Not at this moment in time, but that's my point.
Well, we need to discuss why you missed your last mortgage payment.
Oh, cash flow. It's purely cash flow. We're a small business. Not everyone pays us on time.
Oh, so you owed money. Well, that's promising. So it's more than cash flow.
We also lost a large chunk of our funding recently. It wasn't our fault. It was just an impossible situation. The pharmaceutical...
What are you doing about it?
I'm sorry?
Have you sourced any other backers?
Well, it's not going to happen overnight. We're just asking for some more time. Every business has a momentary dip.
Too many businesses are having dips at the moment, Mr. Lynch.
How about we take him home and release him onto our land? Give him the life he deserves.
Do I get paid?
You get the undying gratitude of a fine animal.
Go on. Let us take him home with us.
Presuming we have one.
I don't know. Need to put food on the table.
It's all I've got.
Rosie,
Please.
I'm not an unreasonable man, gentlemen.
Good.
I didn't come into this business to shut hard-working men down.
Even better. So,
Let the man finish, Ed.
Sometimes, the brave decision for everyone concerned is to accept that the race has been run.
Oh, you've missed him, I'm afraid. He's gone to the bank with Danny.
He seems to be avoiding me.
I'm sorry, Fiona. This is not going well.
It's not going at all, I'm afraid. Which is why I'm going back to England.
Really?
There's only so many times a girl can humiliate herself.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. I brought it on myself.
you can't go around buying mangy zebras with your own money.
He's not mangy. He's a bit distressed, that's all. Don't go telling Dad about the money.
How did it go?
It was a disaster.
They won't give us any more time.
Vultures.
We need to find some income, and fast.
Well, there's always selling Mara.
Yeah, but if Mara goes, then the entire Endangered Species Project goes with it. I mean, without Mara land, we simply can't function.
It also happens to be Ed's house, doesn't it?
Move in here.
well, that's not going to happen. What the hell's this?
It's a zebra.
What's it doing here?
It's got an infected shoulder.
Oh, great. Another mouth to feed.
Oh, Ed, wait a sec.
What's wrong with him?
His pride's been hurt.
It's bad, Danny, isn't it?
Well, it could be better. I can't pretend otherwise. Hey, but Alice will be here soon. I know she'll help sort things out.
It won't come to selling Mara, will it? You will find the money somehow.
Well, why should you care? It's not as if you're going to be around.
Sorry?
What is it, Fiona? Why are you still here?
I just thought you would have a backup plan. You always do.
The man you knew has long gone.
I don't believe that. I believe you can turn this place around.
Well, thank you for your faith in me.
Things would be different if you were in charge.
Well, I'm not. It's a joint venture.
Then you're right. You have changed. Because the old you wouldn't stand for this. He would grab this place by the throat and make damn sure it survived. Slightly none of my business, I know. But how much money do you need?
About 200,000 rand.
So how much is that in English money?
Bloody lot.
Realistically, we need about £20,000.
Get changed, Danny. We've got an interview with a possible client.
You serious? How'd you pull that off?
I turned it down before we got into this state. Didn't think it was us.
But it is now.
It'll have to be. Anyway, I called, and they're still in the market for a vet.
This I gotta see. Bloody smart, eh?
It's rather splendid, isn't it? Leave the talking to me. I know how these people think.
Like you knew our bank managers think.
Just do what he says, Dup. This is important.
Mrs. Raiters, how do you do? Edward Lynch and Daniel Trevanion. Hi.
Welcome.
Andre Suplicy.
Yes, our driver. I believe you wanted to discuss a possible contract with us.
I was told you weren't interested.
Well, luckily for you, we find ourselves with a rare and unexpected gap in our premier client list.
I've also got a horse I'd like you to take a look at.
Excellent. Carry on, Daniel. Look at that, and I'll let Mrs. Raiters show me her splendid animals. I saw on the way in you had some lovely polo ponies.
You play?
I've won a few trophies in my time.
I know who the bloody hell he thinks he is. He's just playing a part. Well, a bit too comfortably, if you ask me.
I've got over 40 horses here. Apart from the polo stock, I also breed racers and jumpers.
Really? Gosh, that's very impressive.
But can I find a reliable vet who I can work with?
She must be bloody loaded.
That's why we have to do a good job.
Oh, Danny! Oh, Danny, you okay?
Oh, I think he's broken something.
Is it that bad?
The wound is quite deep. He's in a lot of discomfort. I'd welcome a second opinion.
Right.
Okay. Come up. Oh, yes, there's still a foreign body embedded in the wound. Need further investigation.
Could be running a temperature. If it's all right with you, Mrs. Raiters, I'd like to take him back with me to Leopard's Den so we can monitor him overnight.
He's very precious to me.
He'll be in the best of hands.
Even if one might be broken.
All right, get your driver to take one of the horse boxes and hook it up to your jeep.
Thank you, driver.
Yes, boss.
All right, I'll clean the wound, then we'll get him on antibiotics and fluids.
He's such a crybaby.
Yeah, thanks for your sympathy, Dup.
I don't know what you've done, but you should get him x-rayed.
No, I'll be fine. Just strap them up for me, will you? Typical. Just when we needed all hands to the pump.
So we're treating domestic animals, are we now?
Oh, if we do things right, we will be.
That's not that I'm not grateful, Ed, but, you know, I got into this for endangered species, wildlife, not pampered ponies.
Ah, it's just a means to an end. You want everything we built here to survive, don't you?
Ed is running away with himself.
He's just trying to help.
You know, he treated me like a bloody gopher.
Would you mind serving me, please, Dup?
Sorry. So, what's the score with the bunny boiler?
Who?
Fiona.
That's not kind, Anders. For what it's worth, I think she loves Ed very much indeed.
So she shouldn't have run off and left him.
Oh, says the man who's never made a mistake in his life. You can't say she didn't try.
Hell, you need a flamethrower to melt that man's heart.
Danny, phone.
Oh, just about to eat. Could you tell them I'll call them back, Nomza?
It's Alice.
Thanks.
Thanks for the lift.
You're welcome.
If you'd like to come in, I can offer you some warm white wine and a packet of mints.
Oh, it's very tempting, but no thank you.
I've booked my flight home.
Oh,
Didn't see much point in staying.
no, I suppose not. So when do you go?
Couple of days.
Right.
So this is it, Ed. I'm going. I've made my decision.
Yeah, so you said.
Good night.
I know. Alice, I know all that. But you have to come back. Rosie, we should go and check on the horse.
Already done it.
I need to speak to you.
Everything all right?
So,
Fine.
how's our four-legged gold mine?
I called Mrs. Ritters earlier. The horse is doing really well, so she's coming over.
What, you're letting her come and pick up the horse? Mm-hmm. Rosie, we've got to think valet service. We do the collecting and returning now. We've got to offer more than everyone else to stay competitive.
I'll go and give the horse a manicure.
Ed, are you there? Ed! Ed!
It's just a ruse to get me to come running.
Didn't sound like a ruse to me.
Well, you could find out what her problem is, couldn't you, Rosie?
Me? Why me?
Please.
Posh horsey lady, 6 o'clock.
Let's hope she's brought a checkbook with her.
I'll do this. I've established a certain rapport with her. You can't even button your shirt properly.
Ah, stupid hand.
Don't worry, Danny. I'll go and lay some bush charm on her.
No, don't. I doubt she drinks beer for breakfast. Mrs. Raiters, lovely to see you again.
Can I just...
Leave it out, Dub.
Are you defending him?
This isn't about your stupid pride, it's about our survival.
Okay. Keep your ear on.
Morning. You treat zebras as well?
Oh, it's more a sort of pet project, really. But the wonderful news is that your horse had an infection, but we've managed to clear it all up.
Oh, that is excellent news. She certainly looks more like her old self again.
You know, with all those horses at your stables, you're going to need a full-time veterinary service at your constant disposal.
And do you think you're the people to do that?
I know we are.
Fiona? You all right?
Rosie, are you on your own?
Where on earth did you get these?
They were under my tent.
I'd have got it sooner if I'd have known.
I thought Ed would have come.
Yeah, he's a bit tied up, so he sent me.
Right.
Anyway, let's get these two over to Leopard's Den. Can you give me a hand?
Yeah.
We did it, Danny. Horse doctors to the elite. Would you believe it? Danny?
Yes.
Well, something good has happened. You're allowed to smile.
Well, we're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, but it is progress.
What have you got there?
Oh.
Wow! Where did you find them?
They were in my tent. I sneakily rented them from a zoo in Pretoria and smuggled them here in my luggage just so I could ensnare you.
Where's the mother?
Good question. I thought we could get these settled and then go looking for her.
So it looks like it's just me talking to the bank manager then.
You going into town? Good. I need to get some gifts to take home with me.
Well, can't someone else take you? Caroline?
I would, but I'm rather busy right now.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be quite safe. I'll sit on my hands.
Fine. But we're going to the bank first, though.
They can't have travelled far, so we should be able to work out where the mother might be.
I think you're right. Eh? Let's go and track her.
Yeah, I'll get my stuff.
Oh, no, it's all right, Doug. Rosie and I can handle it.
If I don't go trekking out in the bush every few days, I get the shakes.
I think you'll find that's the beer.
While, of course, I understand your earlier reluctance, we now have a guaranteed future income.
Well, that was quick.
My husband's a brilliant businessman.
X?
I beg your pardon?
It's a contract with his stable.
And you have it in writing?
Yes. It's with the Raiters stables. You've heard of Sienna Raiters?
Well, of course.
Well?
Well, it doesn't cover the mortgage shortfall.
Oh, I didn't say it did. All I'm asking for is a month's grace on the mortgage.
Wow.
Mrs. Raiters has promised to recommend us to all her friends in the horse racing community.
Well,
We can turn this around. Just give us a month.
Nah, she didn't come this way. Let's try east past the water.
Maybe she's been killed. That's why we can't find any tracks.
Oh, that's fighting talk, Trevanian.
Right, carry on. Lead the way.
Dad, are you all right?
Fine.
Are you sure?
Come on, we haven't got all day.
I hope Danny and the others appreciate what you've done for them.
Putting a roof over their heads should do the trick.
You're back, aren't you? Ed Lynch is back.
I'll just do my best.
No, I saw it, the old sparkle in your eyes. You were enjoying yourself.
Yeah, just a bit.
We should celebrate.
Aye.
Can't believe you're scared to have a drink with your wife.
Ex-wife.
Do you know what? Forget it.
No, no, of course, yes, we should celebrate. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Sorry.
There's definitely leopard tracks up ahead. Could be our goal.
What shall we do, Dad?
Always loved it round here.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
So is she. She's got to be the mother.
Yeah, she looks hurt.
How do you want to do this?
Well, we'll set up the trap, put some bait in it. If she's hungry enough, she'll take it.
Shame, look at her, man. She's looking for a family.
Yeah, there's no reason we can't combine our wildlife work with high-end domestic animals.
Will your friends agree? That's the question.
I can be very persuasive.
I remember.
He is crazy about her.
Other way round.
No. Look at him. I can read body language.
You need glasses then.
Is it my scintillating conversation?
You try sleeping in a tent with two hyper leopard cubs.
You never were one for the great outdoors.
Do you remember that time you took me to Scotland?
You said the lack of buildings made you nervous.
You made me sleep in a tent then, too.
Yeah, for about an hour, till you found a five-star hotel. Look, Fiona, I don't want you going home exhausted. You can stay at Mara. There's plenty of spare rooms.
And thanks, Ed.
Yes.
Nice work.
Wait till you see what we got waiting for you.
Anders, don't suppose you could come to the guest tent, could you?
Now, don't suppose I can, no.
No, go on, Doug. Rosie and I can handle it from here.
Yeah, well, I want to see her reunited with the Cubs.
Oh, don't worry. I'll go see what Ed wants.
No, Doug can do it. Please.
Come on then, Dad. Out with it. Something's bothering you.
It's Alice.
What's the matter? Is everything all right with Baby Rob?
Oh, no, he's fine. She's fine. But
What? What is it? Tell me.
she wants to stay. She wants us to live in England.
What?
You know, just to see how it goes, just for a year.
In England? But Alice loves Leopard's Den.
I know, but she almost lost her brother recently. She's got Charlotte with her now. And it's much easier to bring up a baby in England than it is in the bush. We're really struggling here without funding.
What, that horse contract will make a difference?
It's just a start.
What are you going to do?
You know? Keep trying to imagine life in England.
Oh, you'd hate it.
Yeah, but it's not just about me.
There must be something you can do.
There isn't. Unless I can persuade Alice to change her mind.
Well, yeah, then persuade her. You have to.
I'll try. Please don't say anything to the others yet. The last thing they need right now.
So, since when am I the bloody bellboy?
This won't take long.
If I put my back out, I'm going to sue you.
What for? Loss of earnings? I can't remember you actually ever making any money.
What I give, you can't put a price on.
Here.
So, you and Fiona. Romance in there?
She is moving into the spare room. She's nervous about sleeping in a tent.
Of course she is.
Come on, then.
Hey, come on. Who's this? Who have we got in here for you to say hello to me? Come on.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
Why is she reacting like that?
Hey, that's not right.
She's the mother, isn't she?
Well, it must be. I mean, they're that rare. The chances that we've got another female black leopard, no. Let's just leave them alone. See if they settle.
When are you going to phone Alice?
Tonight. You know, when she's put the kids to bed. Just can't imagine not being here.
Then don't. Because that is not going to happen.
Hello.
Oh, hope you don't mind. It looked like Led Zeppelin had been staying in here.
Well, you sure this is my room?
Well, we can't have Alice coming back to a complete mess, can we?
No, we can't anyway. I better get on. Thanks, Caroline.
It's not exactly the Ritz. But at least there aren't any wild animals. Apart from this one. Hey, shush, shut up!
Ed, I've got something to say to you, and I want you to hear me out.
Yeah?
I've got some money saved up. It's not a lot, but it would buy you a few months' survival here.
You're offering me your money?
Yeah.
You can't simply turn up as if nothing's happened.
I know what's happened. That's why I'm here. I'm not pretending that lending you a few pounds fixes anything.
I can't allow you to give me any money.
I'm not giving you it. It's a loan.
Fiona.
Look, I know what you're thinking. She's so desperate to get back into my life that she'll try anything.
The thought had occurred to me, yeah.
You know, I like this place too. The potential's amazing.
Fiona, this is my life. This is my new life. It has nothing to do with you.
I won't be here, but I'll know I've helped you. Can't you at least give me that?
Thank you for the offer. It's very generous of you, but the answer is no.
You idiot. Get back in there and accept.
You were listening?
Of course. She's offering us a lifeline.
If I take the money, I'm as good as trapped.
Come on. Morning.
Was that you I heard walking around last night?
Couldn't sleep.
What did Alice say?
She says she needs to be in England. It's important to her.
Oh, God, Dad, I'm so sorry.
How's she?
She's not too good. She hasn't eaten, she's breathing quickly.
Keep a close eye on her for now.
Right, people. We've got options. Fiona's got some money she's willing to part with, and I'm going to make sure she does.
What are you talking about?
Danny, it's the stables. We need to get back there.
What's happened?
Now.
Eyes are bloodshot and swollen. There's discharge from the nose and mouth.
Suggests circulatory impairment.
I don't understand. He was fine yesterday.
These are all symptoms of AHS.
African horse sickness.
I'm sure you're aware, Mrs. Raters, there's no cure for it. I'm terribly sorry.
But where did he become infected? We're very careful here.
Well, we'll need to find that out.
There was a zebra in the pen next to my horse.
No, the zebra's fine.
But they're carriers.
I assure you, we take every precaution.
All it takes is one bite from an infected midge.
Mrs. Raters.
Did you lock my horse up at night?
Oh, no, there was no need.
There obviously was a need. They could all die, couldn't they?
We'll have them all vaccinated.
Couldn't they?
Yes, they could.
If this is down to you, I will make it my business to have you shut down.
With AHS, you're looking at a 90% mortality rate among infected horses.
Oh. It's a bloody nightmare.
You don't know that half of it, Dupe.
What does that mean?
And zebras can only carry the disease.
Yes.
Rosie, why did you bring the zebra back here?
I beg your pardon.
Ed gave you a lifeline and you've already stuffed it up.
Thought you were going back to the UK.
Ladies.
Anders is right. This is a time for action, not recriminations.
Right, I'm sorry. First thing we need is proof of the source of the infection. I'll set up a makeshift lab, maybe at Mara.
Good idea. Ed'll be impressed.
Don't put yourself out.
Rosie.
Do you want to save this place or don't you?
Yes, of course I do.
If you can get me a blood sample from the zebra, I'll test it and have the results back first thing.
Duke, we need to go into quarantine. You've got the vaccine.
We may already be too late, you know that, don't we?
We have to try.
And she'll be on the phone to all her posh friends, bad-mouthing us. It wasn't even our fault.
Let's hope not. Come on, Danny, head off.
Come on, Dub. We've got a zebra to find.
Hey, Ed, Fiona's going to set up a lab at Mara. She's going to run some tests.
She is?
Marvellous woman.
Isn't she just?
Well, I hope you told her to be quick about it. The longer we're in quarantine, the longer we can't accept any work.
I'll go through the books, see if I can find anything to help.
Okay. What are you up to?
Me? Nothing.
Anders.
Fiona's got some money and she wants to help us out. But Ed is scared he's going to sell his soul or something, so I'm just trying to give him a little nudge.
Now, it's his decision to take the money or not, Anders. You just keep out of it.
Dub, zebra.
Right. This is going to be fun.
There's hundreds of them out there.
You forget one thing. I am the best cracker south of the Limpopo. So is this where you released him? Don't worry, he won't have gone far. Trust me, Danny, I'll find him. When have I ever let you down?
How's she doing? Still not showing any interest in her cubs. I'm worried about her.
Actually, I'm a little bit worried about you, Rosie.
Me? I'm fine.
What is it with you and Fiona? It's like you to be down on someone.
I feel like she wants to get her feet under the table. I'm just not sure about her.
There he is.
No, that's not him.
Ah. That one?
Nope. We've got to get this blood sample.
See, that's the trouble with Ed. He doesn't have your determination. That's him.
No.
Folds like Superman in a laundry. But you carry on fighting, always. That's got to be him.
Wrong again.
Then what about him?
Best tracker south of the Limpopo.
Ah, Stripey Beast, 3 o'clock.
That's him.
Ah, am I good or am I good?
I hope you don't mind keeping an eye on them. I'm desperate to get to the mother and it's distressing her.
Be my guest.
Will you be ready to get to work when Duke gets here with a blood sample?
I didn't do all this for fun. Look, I apologise if I overreacted earlier.
Sorry?
About the zebra. It was just so great to see Ed all fired up again. I was disappointed when it all went wrong.
The thing is, Fiona, we're a team here. It's not just all about Ed.
I know. But Ed is such a brilliant leader. I'm not sure he flourishes when he has to share every decision.
There we are. 1 zebra blood sample.
Oh, well done, Duke.
Piece of cake.
Any luck?
I've been trying and failing to find a pot of gold hidden in our accounts.
Did you find Anders whiskey, I see?
I had no idea they made scotch in Swaziland.
It's good of Fiona to try and help.
Now, you've been talking to Anders. You too want me to sell my soul for a piece of her silver.
Oh, not at all. I don't pretend to know everything that's happened between the two of you.
No, it wasn't pleasant.
I can see it's left you feeling very hurt and defensive.
Would you mind? It's my private life.
She's about to go home, Ed. Perhaps out of your life forever. Do you really want to end things like this? I wouldn't. Not if you're going to talk to her.
Caroline thought you might need a bit of company.
You got the short straw.
I can always come back another time.
No. That's fine. What'll happen to the cubs if their mother continues to reject them?
We looked after them here, I expect. Another couple of orphaned mouths to feed.
Do you ever wonder what would have happened to us if we'd have had kids?
Of course.
I always thought it would have made us complete.
Just wasn't to be.
You know, one thing I do know. If we'd have had kids, we'd still be together.
What's happening here?
She wasn't doing too well, so I sedated her. Her pulse is very weak, her abdomen is distended, and her temperature's very high.
There's a bite mark here. It's healed over, but maybe she got into a fight and sustained internal injuries.
That might explain why she rejected her cubs.
I'll have to open her up. I think she needs exploratory surgery.
And how exactly are you going to do that?
Good point. I'll get Duck to find Ed.
Poor things. They need their mother.
I'd have been a disastrous father.
That's not true.
Uptight, over-strict, unemotional.
I'm so sorry. For everything.
Ed! Ed! Where the bloody hell are you? Ed!
Right, let's put her on a drip.
Duke's taking his time.
Don't you worry. He's the best tracker
South of the Limpopo, yes. How are you going to tell him that you're going?
I have no idea.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Besides, I'm not going to leave this place while it's still in a mess.
We'll be fine, Dad. You've got to be with Alice and the kids.
Yeah, but I won't leave you while you're in a hole.
We will cope. There's me, Caroline and Dupe. And we've got Ed now. Good to go.
I mean, families, it's not the be-all and end-all, Fiona. Spend some time with the Trevanians, I tell you.
Come on, Ed. You need it. The leopard needs surgery.
Are you serious?
She won't make it through the night without an operation.
Well, can't Danny do it?
With one hand.
Okay, right. I'm on it.
You better put the kettle on for some coffee. He's gonna need about a gallon. Come on, Ed. Get up.
I feel a bit,
Ed.
Oh, sorry, I'm just... All right.
Danny? Danny, you there? You're on your own with this one.
I can't do this, Dad. The operation's too complex.
You have to. We can't wait any longer. You'll be great. Just listen to everything that I tell you. If you're anxious or you're unsure about anything, you just stop and you ask me to repeat what I said. Got it?
Drunk, posh, and stupid. There's no way to conduct yourself.
Oh, is this the poster boy for sobriety?
But you inspired Caroline. Get him into Fiona's arms, he'll definitely get the money.
That was absolutely not my intention. Oh, you haven't got a romantic bone in your body.
That's good. You've made a midline incision. Now, have a good look around. Is there any bruising or perforation?
Bruising, no perforation as far as I can tell. Looks ischemic.
No bleeding. That's a bonus.
All the same, maybe you should check.
Why? Trust you.
What next?
Well, you need to resect the damaged intestine. And then you need to do an end-to-end anastomosis.
Anastomosis. Okay.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Ed. Ed.
I'm so sorry.
No.
This is cosy. Just like old times. Except it's Africa and not the Cotswolds. Ed? I know I've caused you a lot of pain. And I know I've no right to be here, let alone say this. But I love you. I've always loved you. Could we try again?
You have to be really careful here when you close the incision line, not to let any of the gastrointestinal contents leak out.
Okay.
Steady as you go.
That okay?
It's perfect.
Oh.
That's all right, just pick it up. So carry on. That's it. 6 more of those should do it. Who needs a certificate? I was right.
About what?
I knew you'd be great. And you were right. I can leave this place in safe hands. Now I'll just have to break it to dope.
Morning.
Danny's gonna kill me.
Well, hopefully this will smooth things over a bit. The tests are done, and they show that the zebra doesn't have the virus.
Are you serious?
You're in the clear.
We did the tests, and we don't have an infected animal at Leopard's Den.
I see.
So wherever it came from, it wasn't from us.
Well, the vaccination seems to be working. None of your horses are showing any sign of infection. But we'll keep them monitored until we're sure.
I can't tell you how relieved I am.
Would you like us to check on your neighbour's horses to be on the safe side? No extra charge, of course.
If we've still got that contract.
Of course. Thank you. By the way, I spoke to one of my friends on the English polo circuit, and he's never heard of you.
Really? Maybe our paths simply haven't crossed.
Because the polo world is so vast.
Yes, indeed. Shall we discuss the terms of our extended contract?
Pompous twit. Can't say it doesn't feel good seeing him taking down a peg or two.
Dope.
Yeah, I know. We've all got to work together. You, me, and Polo Boy.
You've got to tell him.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it when we get back.
He might just surprise you.
You what? I can't bloody believe you, Trevanion.
Come on, Dub. It's the right thing to do. I have to go home.
You are home.
It's only for a year.
A year becomes two, becomes forever.
I need to be with Alice and the kids.
And you let this place go to the dogs.
It's not going to the dogs. Look what's just happened.
You know what? I don't care. You do whatever you have to do.
What's happening?
Trevanian's leaving us in the lurch.
Huh?
Alice and I, we have decided to live in England for a bit.
What, you're going?
I told him we need him here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Danny, but for once I agree with Anders. If you go, well, what's going to happen to our partnership and the project?
I have every faith that you two will be able to carry on until I get back.
Oh, so you will come back?
Of course.
But your mind's made up? I suppose there's no point trying to talk you out of it, then. She wants to be with them.
Yeah, she looks a lot happier now. You seem really upset that Danny's going.
Well, yeah, he's my business partner. Leopard's Den.
We'll be in safe hands. Yours. With you at the helm, this place will flourish.
Thank you.
Promise to write me and tell me about all your great successes.
Yeah, it's just a couple of things. Your financial offer, if it's still on the table, I'd like to take you up on it.
Great. I'll write you a cheque.
Well, that's very...
And the other thing?
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking, if you'd like to stay here with me, you'd be most welcome.
I'd love that.
We're going to make a great team again, you and me.
Sorry.
Hi, Rosie. It's great news. Fiona has agreed to bail us out.
Oh, that is great news. Fantastic.
Oh, where is he? It's going to be strange here without Danny.
Still you and me, Caroline. We'll stand firm.
Yes, yes, of course we will. Oh, we've got Ed now, and Fiona saved the day.
Wouldn't that be ironic?
What?
Oh, we think we've just saved Leopard's Den, but what if we've just destroyed it?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure I trust her, that's all.
Oh, there he is, too! Thought we'd find you here. Come on, Anders. Let's get you home.
You know, this place without Trevanion, it's not right.
I know. We'll manage. It'll be fine. Won't it, Rosie?
Of course it will.
Come on.
Con ingome she said,